What's up, guys? Glenn with Hustler Hacks. Ross finds of the week. We're going to break down all 25 of the pickups. And I know I hyped up this episode, but honestly, this episode is only for the real hustlers out there that want to know how to make money, how to break down all the numbers when it comes to shipping, fees, what the profit looks like. So there's nothing cool about brand new, awesome, random finds. This is all about the numbers. So it might be a little boring if you're not interested in that. If you are interested in making money, this is the video you need to see if you're a little confused about how all of this works and what your profit looks like. So first off, I just wanted to go to my channel. I have a playlist. Go right here on playlists and you can see all 25 episodes, all of them ranked. The first one, number 1 through 25, and the only pickups that we're talking about are the ones at the very end when you see me talking about them at my house, because that means I actually purchased it. Now, throughout the videos, I have purchased different finds that I don't show at the very end. And then there's a lot of stuff that I just passed on, and I tell you guys, I passed on it for this reason, or I still picked it up for this reason. So it just depends on whatever that find was. But we're only breaking down the one find at the very end of each video. So we have 25 different finds. We're also going to go through my eBay account. I can show you all the stuff that I've sold and how it relates to the Ross finds of the week, so we can actually see them, at least most of them. I think this only goes back to January 3rd. So anything that sold before that, we're not going to see them actually on my eBay page, but I do have the numbers, all the calculations, especially during tax time. I need to make sure I have all of this, all this down on spreadsheet, all that good to go. So I have my coffee. I prefer you to get something to drink too. I do not know how long this video is gonna take, so let's start from the first one. I took screenshots of all of the finds. So Ross find of the week number 1 was this Bart Simpson Neff hoodie, and here is our spreadsheet. Let me get this out of the way first, so I can show you guys. This is going to be the spreadsheet that we're going to look at. I want to be able to give this to you guys so you guys can use this spreadsheet when it comes to your eBay sales. I have the description, the eBay ID, the sold price, what the item cost. Now this is including tax, because I paid tax. I need to include it on there. Shipping costs. Since I offer free shipping, I'm not charging them anything. You can see $0 in all of this. Shipping costs, though, because it does cost me to ship this item out. That's how much it cost. That's going to be the subtotal, which means the sold price minus these two combined. We're down to $17.43 minus the eBay fee minus the PayPal fee. That's just the fees in total on those two fees and what our profit looks like. So before we break this this find down, the business standard is like 40%. So what I mean by that is that if I'm spending $16.22, where's my calculator, then I should be making 40% or more on my profits. And in this case, 16.22, 40%, which means I would have to make at least $6.49 or higher to get my 40% back in profit, to show that it's actually worth picking up. That's like the business standard. Like I said, if you're making anything over 40%, then you're doing very well. Anything less, you're going to have to see if that's really something worth picking up. People say, like, how much should I be making on my Ross finds? It depends on what that item is. If it's a hoodie, like this Bart Simpson hoodie, I wouldn't expect to make, like $80 profit on it unless it was absolutely rare. And in this case, it was only $16.22. I should be making more than $6.49. I made $12.37. This one, it wasn't an awesome find, like a home run hit. I made money on it, but it wasn't amazing. There are some amazing ones in here, and there's some smaller profits in here, and there's some that haven't sold yet, which is like this one here. All right, so now I kind of explained a little bit of how this spreadsheet works, a little bit about the profits, what it should be. Now we're going to break them all down, and the cool thing is that every find has like its own story, right? Like some of them I kept for a long time. Some of them they sold immediately. Some of them I got best offers on different amounts, like these Jeremy Scott track pants, which some guy wanted to buy 5 of them, so I gave him a better deal. All of them have a different story. All of them have a different price. All of them were found at a different time. And all of them were sold through my eBay account, but with everybody, well, not all of them. Actually, there's some of them in here that we're also going to talk about, where I hooked up my friend Nacho so he could learn a little bit about eBay and selling, and he got a good deal on some stuff, and we're actually going to see his eBay account. So I have nothing to hide here. I want to make sure I'm helping everybody out when it comes to this stuff, and you guys can really see what you can be making when it comes to Ross finds. And then again, this is only one thing per week. If you had awesome finds every single day, which people can do, if you don't have a full-time job and you want to go full-time into reselling, Ross, Marshalls, Burlington, TJ Maxx, DD's Discounts, adding on pawn shops and thrift stores, garage sales, adding on Goodwill, Savers, Family Thrift Center, and then adding Plato's Closet and Uptown Cheapskate and Buffalo Exchange. You have so many places to find things and make money on that there's no doubt people are dominating out there reselling things online, and they're doing it full time. It's crazy. All right, now we can get into it. I had to explain it at least, because if not, you're not really going to understand any of this stuff. So now I can explain it. Ross find number 1, Bart Simpson Neff hoodie, and sold price $39.95 is what I sold it for. I was really hoping to get way more than that. I've actually had this for quite a long time. Its item cost $16.22 with tax. Shipping, this ended up going into the padded flat rate envelope of $6.30. Which left me down to $17.43 minus the eBay fee, minus the PayPal fee. And usually this is 10%. PayPal fee is like 3.1, 3.2, or maybe just 3%. Fees total, which was these two combined, left me with a profit of $12.37 for this find. Like I said, not amazing. I did make money on it. I did make better than the 40%, but would I go back and do it? Sure. It didn't really do anything for me as far as like putting a lot of work into it. It's just something that I found. I resold it, but I was hoping to get a little bit more. I think I still have this one because this one took a while to sell as well. I was hoping it would sell quicker than it did. So this actually sold. If you want to see my eBay account and items that I sold, you can go to G Customs 41, and you can go to my sold listings. I have there's my feedback, a little bit over 1,500, and here's all the items that I sold. So this one should be around a little bit before this, I think. Here it is. All right, so that's my actual title. There's my picture. And I took a best offer, so it wasn't $44.99. I took a best offer of $39.95. So there we go. That was our profit there, $12.37. Our next Ross find. Whoa. All right, Flyknit Chukkas. So you guys remember these? Fireberry Flyknit Chukkas. These I picked up. I think they were $34.99 plus tax. So I spent $37.87. I sold them for $69.99. These were actually irregular. You can see it right there. Irregular tag. $34.99 was the price. Shipping cost was $5.90. I really lucked out on that one because it went somewhere close by. So I was able to use that same shoebox and only came out to $5.90, which happens if it's only going to like Texas or somewhere really, really close. So I lucked out on that one. And then eBay fees, $6.30. PayPal fee, $2.33. And there I made $17.59 was my actual profit. So should we do 40%, I guess, on all of this so we can see, at least you guys can get a better, I guess, vision to see. So really I should have made, to make this a great find, $27.99 or higher is what I should have made on this, because I sold it, or actually no, never mind, sorry, that's a wrong thing, because I only spent $37.87. So I should have sold or made profit $15.15 or higher. So I barely made it over the 40 something percent. So Flyknit Chukkas, still made money on it, wasn't the greatest find in the world. Next. And that's what's going to happen too, is that there's going to be some stuff on here that either it didn't sell, or it did sell but not for a lot, and then there's some things that did sell for a lot of money that probably way more than what it should have, and it's just a great Ross find. Next, Ohio State Buckeyes Empower Shield men's full zip jacket. You guys remember this one? And here it is, and it's still listed. Picked it up for $32.46 with tax, and it has not sold yet. So there we go. It hasn't sold. And if you guys want to see, let me open up another tab. You guys can see the actual listing. That's what I think. That's the thing I want to show you guys here. Nothing to hide. This is what I do. This is how much things sell for, or they don't sell. In this case, it hasn't sold yet. And it should be here somewhere. There it is. Okay, Ohio State Buckeyes Empower Shield. I have it for $79.99 or best offer. And you can look that up if you want. All right, next. I was actually going to do this live, but then I figured I'm going to get so many questions and comments, I don't think I'll ever get through it. So maybe I can just jump back and we'll do a live video talking about this so that we can actually go through it and answer questions, and I could bring all of this stuff back up and then we can just kind of talk about it, because I know we'll never finish if we did that. All right, next one. This is the Nike Tech Hypermesh Wind Runner jacket. Retail on it was $180. So this is my actual title that I actually used. So you guys can see that there. My actual title. Bring it back up, and that's what it looked like. If you guys remember that one. That one's from Ross Find number 4. I sold that one for $89.99. It was $39.99 plus tax. Shipping costs $5.90. And in the end, minus the fees, I made $29.79. So almost $30 profit on that jacket. What really helped me out was the fact that also it was very light. So shipping wasn't a huge deal. $29 profit. So I spent $43.29. So the 40% or higher, I should have been making $17.31 or higher, and I did. I made $29 off of that $43 investment. Next, Ross Find number 5. You guys remember these? $39.99 comparable value to $115. So this was a Adidas Marvel Top 10 2000 Iron Man Avengers size 12. I sold these for $100, and there was my cost with tax. Shipping, I used that shoebox that I always show you guys. Came out to $9.46. Left me down to $47 minus the fees. I made $35 off of this shoe right here. So pretty crazy. I mean, that's our first 5 finds, and only one of them did not sell, which was that Ohio State Buckeyes jacket. The other ones did sell, and pretty good little profit there. Like I said, this is only one find at the very end of the video per week. I sell a lot more than just one thing per week from Ross, but let's say you only had a budget to do one thing per week. I mean, you're making an extra. Let's say this was like your first month. At least you'd be making an extra 50, 60 bucks off of whatever random stuff this was, but it could have been shoes. It could have been awesome Jeremy Scott track pants. I mean, you never know. And what I like about it is that it's a lot. I guess it's practical because people have Ross in their areas, and and these things get, they get items every single day. They're all brand new, which also helps compared to used. And then some people don't have good thrift stores. I don't even have a lot of thrift stores in my area. I have 2 Savers, and one of them's far away on the west side of town. And in this case, Ross, a lot of people have them in their area, and you can source here and find stuff instead of just kind of, hoping the thrift store has something. So it is very, very steady. As long as you keep going to Ross and finding things and making sure that you make it into make it a point to go every single week, no reason why you wouldn't be able to make money. Next, Ross find number 6. Oh yeah, I remember these. Jordan Future Grade School 7Y and 9Y. I picked up 2 pairs. One of them barely sold not too long ago. Let me go back to the completed listings. This one sold, I passed it, on March 18th for $69.99. And this one had been listed for a long time, and they just did not sell. So one of them still hasn't sold, which is the 9Y, which is right here. So 0. $69.99 cost me $29.99 plus tax. I put it into the flat rate padded envelope. Minus the fees, I made $22.55 on that shoe. All right, number 7. This one, I think a lot of people were surprised that it was so low, because everybody had different prices when they saw this shoe. So Air Max 2015, let me go to here. Air Max 2015, size 13. I sold them for 90 bucks. They were $34.99 because I don't know if they were irregular or they were supposed to be irregular. I don't remember. Maybe they just weren't irregular. I don't remember why they were priced so low. But $34.99. Shipping cost was $12.03 because they were huge. They were size 13. They weighed a little bit more. Put it into that shoebox. Minus fees, I made $29.09. So that was a nice $37 invested to make $29. Next one. This one was definitely a B grade. You can see it right there. If perfect, $37.99. The Nike Lab Free Eniva wovens. So retail was $215, but these were B grades. I did sell them for $100, $99.99. Item cost $41.12. So that was with tax. And then shipping costs $7.91. Helped me out because they don't weigh a lot, and it went somewhere close. Put into that shoebox, same thing. And my profit $38.76. So that was almost 100% because it cost me 41 and I made 38. So that was crazy. That one was a really, really good find. A good find and a good flip. This is where it gets crazy. So if you guys remember this one, Jeremy Scott track pants, $19.99. And man, what did it say comparable value was? $250 or $230. I mean, these were expensive. So I ended up picking up 8 pairs. And what I like to do is, depending on the item, I will hold on to it. In this case, since I had 8 of them, I was open to taking offers as long as they were a good offer. You know what? That's the thing though. I don't want to hold on to things forever because I also want to make that quick money, reinvest in other things, and keep it going, keep it moving. So in this case, 8 pairs. And this guy in purple, he bought 5 of them, and I hooked him up with a pretty good deal on this one because it had 3 pairs. So this one I didn't make a whole lot, even though it was the same guy. He bought 5 of them in total. So I made what, 44 bucks, 45 bucks profit on those 5 pairs. So it wasn't that great. Later on, I sold 2 more. And that one I got 23 bucks profit on one of them, and then 25 bucks profit on another one. And that was mostly because actually that's probably, I don't know, they should actually be the same. I don't know why the eBay fee. Maybe I need to double check that and why the eBay fee was different. So that I need to double check why eBay fee was different there, but it probably should have been 23 for both or 25 for both because they both sold for the same amount and I shipped them the same. So I needed to double check on that one. But I did make better money on that one than I hooked up that guy for 5 different pairs. The last one, I hooked up my friend Nacho with different amount of inventory. He's learning how to sell things on eBay. I gave him a great deal, pretty much just to get my money back on a couple of items so that he learns how to sell things on eBay. In this case, I gave him one of the pairs. So I got my money back and he was supposed to sell it. I don't think he's sold it yet because some of them he has, which is going to be the next one, which is the Pharrell Williams sweatshirt. I've sold 2 of these before the Ross finds of the week. This one I gave it to him. You can see the MSRP was $100. So it was 1947 is what I spent on it, right? It must have been 17.99, I think. So in this case, Nacho inventory, because he was the one who's gonna sell it. I gave him a good deal on it. Let's go to his eBay account. He's still learning, very new, and if you go to his account, Nacho Veloz 21, he has 23 feedback. In this case, there it is. Maybe I sold him 2. I don't know. But 55 bucks, best offer, so he made some pretty good money on that. He made a killing on another Ross find that I hooked him up with, which is, we're going to break down that. That one was an insane find. All right, so next one. That was find number 10. Find number 11. Nike Hypervenom Phantom. This shoe sucked for me. I'm not going to lie. Like, it didn't sell quick. And I didn't get the right numbers that I wanted, and I held on to it for a long time. Like I think that one might have sold not too long ago. Let me go down. Has to be here, because I know I held on to it for a long time. Now I don't see it, so because that one just did not want to sell. And I was really hoping for, oh, here it is. All right, so there it is right there. I took a best offer. I just wanted to get rid of that one already. I had it for too long. They would not sell. I took a best offer for 65 bucks. I spent $35.71. So my profit on there was $11.56, which is not great for spending 35 bucks. Don't get me wrong, I still made money. That's the main thing too. I mean, you don't want to lose money. But I didn't make the 40% on that one. So I should have made, let's see, a $35.71. Whoops. I should have made at least $14.28 or higher. And instead I made $11.56. Next one, Cincinnati Bengals Storm Fit Jacket. You guys remember this beast? So, oh man, it was $29.99, and like I said, I hooked up my friend with this jacket, and he sold this bad boy for $150. That right there is how you make money. That is an insane. Oh man, that's a crazy price. $150 and paid $32.46. All right, that's what find number 12. Next, Victor Cruz, Dance to Greatness. These are the trainers. These sold for $90. Picked it up for $39.99 plus tax. And in the end, I made $26.28 on this shoe right here. And it was a small size, like size 7 or 7.5 or something. So I'm really glad I was able to sell that one. Next, I found, so in green, this means I found multiple amounts of it. So I found 2 of these Tech Fleeced Wind Runner Hero jackets. I sold the 2XL for $85 and the medium for $89.99. That one, is it on here? Let me see. This one might have been, oh, here it is. Here's one of them where I took the best offer. $99. I took the best offer. That was a 2XL for $85. I spent $39.99. And after that, I made $24.99. And then the medium one, I made $28.84. So K, if you look at K, this is going to be our profits right here. Next, the LeBron Soldiers, which that one sucked in the beginning because I sold this January 11th and they didn't pay. So I had to relist it and they sold later on. If we can find it. Way later on. On February 27th, I relisted it and it sold. And here it is. $75 is what I took the best offer because those I really held on for a long time. $37.87 what I spent. Minus fees, I made $28.02 on the profit. Next, Huaraches, the rainbow Huaraches. And I sold them for $85. Do I have that one on my actual account? I think I do. Because I think this one was not a long time ago. There it is. The Huarache Rainbow, 6.5. They were pretty small. $99 best offer, and I took a best offer for $85. That one I spent $48 with tax and everything, because I think they were $44.99. So in the end, I made $19.98. Next, the Hacky Sack Dunks. Here they are right here. Both of them were a size 10.5, and I sold one for $99 and the other one for $90. They were $39.99 each. Shipping was high because they were pretty heavy. And in the end, great scores, great pickups. $30 on one of them. Whoa. Do we have it on here? There was one of them. Best offer. And the other one was probably immediately after that. Or maybe before that. I don't know. It might have been before that. But we saw one of them there. And the other one, I mean, they have to be both on here. Around the same. Maybe not. All right, well, we saw that one. All right, and $99 and $90 what I sold them for. So $30 and $21. Now, some people might argue the fact, well, maybe I'm going too low. Also, I'm offering free shipping. But keep this in mind. I don't want to hold on to these things forever. I want to make the money, and then I want to keep going. And you want to do this also, not just this particular, because this is Ross finds. And I know we talked about how a lot of people have Rosses in their area. If you can sell them, make the money, keep going, then you're fine. Thrift store finds are different because not everybody's going to find the same or similar thrift store items. So those you can hold on to. You're going to find at different times. It's almost like FBA when it comes to this stuff. Because if you're finding clearance games at Target, you're not going to want to hold on to those forever. Because someone else more than likely is also going to find that. You're in a competition, a battle. People start lowballing each other. You want to make sure you're still making pretty good money. In this case, we've almost gone 40% or higher on almost all of these except for the Hypervenom Phantom. Other than that, we've done our job and made over 40% profit on all of these things, which is great. Some of them, when we go down the list, we've made way more. But I don't want to hold on to things forever. I want to make the money. I want to keep going and just keep flipping, and building that profit up. All right, next one. Chicken and waffles, $39.99. This one was a great deal. And this one, I honestly was not going to sell. I was going to keep them for myself. After now that Gary Vee trip, I was like, yeah, I need to get rid of these. So chicken and waffles, size 11, sold them for $150. That was pretty recent too. Let me go up. I know it's here. Silence. Oh, there it is. All right, $149.99. There it is. There's my picture. There's the shoe. And I spent $39 plus tax. It was $11.46 to ship it out. I was down to $95 after that, and then minus the fees, eBay fee, PayPal fee. Those are the fees in total. So $95 minus the $18. I made $77 profit on the chicken and waffles. That one was a home run find. Adidas Tubulars. Red. I actually gave these to the wife, so I didn't make any money. And there it is right there. In red, I made nothing. All right, find number 20. We only have 5 finds left, but there's still a lot of stuff to go to because I found multiple of those finds. Whoa. All right. Number 20. Kobe 10s, gray, and the midnight navy, and I ended up finding 4 pairs or 5 pairs. I think there were 4. I have 4 listed here. So if you want to see these and what they sold for, I know they're kind of scattered in here. So here's the midnight navy ones. I took a best offer from $120, and then here are these: $104 best offer, $99 best offer, $109 that was just no offer. That was just a buy it now. So let me go in here. $109. Here was that one. I spent $43.29. So it's $39.99 plus tax on all of these. The Kobe 10s. You can see the sizes: 11.5, 13, 13.5, and 12. 109, 89, 92, and 105. You can see shipping was kind of high, especially for that one. That one probably went to New York or something. $14, 45 cents. How much shipping cost for me? So that's the shipping cost. Here are the fees cost. For those, how did this one get 0? That makes no sense. That one should have been, let me see. Yeah, H31. Let me see. $32, 132, yeah, $32 for the fee. All right, there we go. So the fee was $12.80, and that was my profit for each one of those Kobe 10s. So Kobe 10s alone was already over $100 just on those 4 pairs, and they sold at a pretty good time. I mean, I didn't have to adjust the price much. Some of them, like we said, sold as a buy it now. So that was $109. So it really did good on those Kobe 10s. Let me see, $43.29. So I would have had to have made at least $18 or higher for the 40%. And I made a lot more than that on most of these. Some of these, 25, 23, okay. But 34 and $40. Really good deals. Nice profit on the Kobe 10s. Next find. Everybody's favorite, the FC Real Bristol shorts with the MSRP of $150. That one on my completed listings I know is there. There's both of them. $99, and then I took a best offer for another one. And this one I probably could have waited it out a little bit more, but since I had 2 pairs, like I said, I want to flip. I want to keep going and build this all up. And my average, I think, as far as profit goes per month, I should probably show you guys my January, February, and then my March. But is roughly like $1,200 profit per month on eBay. That's not including what I make on merch or Amazon FBA or YouTube, and of course my family business. So I try to do all 5 of those incomes at once every single month, and usually eBay is around that like 1,000 to 1,500 range. So in between, it's like 1,200 is kind of average. If I could do 1,500 to 2,000 a month just on eBay as a third or fourth side hustle, then that would be sweet. So I got to do my work to do even more work to do that. All right, so on this one, $75 and then 99. So that guy got a pretty good deal for $75. This only cost me $20, $21.64, and I made $41 profit on that first one, and then $66 profit on another one. So these were home run finds for sure. I mean, $20 into it, made more than double on that one, made almost triple on the other shorts. Next, and you guys remember this one, Air Max 2016, size 14, $119.99. This one was also a great sell. So $119.99. There it is right there. They have them right now at the outlets for like $130 or something. So $120 what I sold it for, and I got it for $39.99. $14.45 what it cost me to ship it out. And there was my fees of $14.58. There's eBay, there's PayPal, and there was my profit, $46.96. So over 100% return on investment on my the money I put down to buy these shoes. I made over 100%, $46.96. Next find, LeBron jacket, which has not sold yet, unfortunately. So this one might have been one of the, I don't know, not really the greatest buy in the world. So $32.46 what I spent on it, and I still have it listed. And it should be here, my current listings, since it hasn't sold yet. I know I have it on here somewhere. Hopefully this video is not really a mess, but I'm going back and forth. Like I said, I don't want to hide anything from you guys. I want to show you guys exactly everything that's going on. Here it is, LeBron James jacket, $89.99 is what I have it for right now, and hasn't sold yet. Next find, the Jordan 4 cleats. I picked up 2 pair. I picked up that one, the white and black colorway, and then I picked up the Oreo, and size 14 and size 15. This was a size 14. $79.95, sorry, and then $22 what I spent, since it was $19.99 plus tax, $14.45 to ship it out. My fees, $9.82. I made $33.68 on the white and black pair. And then the Oreo pair is currently listed. It hasn't sold yet, and that one is, should be here. There it is, right there, $79.99, size 15, hasn't sold yet either. And our last Ross find of the week was number 25, which was a Legend Blue Toddler Jordan 11s. And that one I wanted to keep. I have them. They're in the back. You guys usually see them in the live video. I have them here. I haven't sold them yet. I don't know if I am going to sell them or just keep them for my unborn child. So that's all 25 Ross finds of the week, with all of them, most of them, I think only 2 maybe that didn't give us our 40% or higher as far as our investment goes. So I think that's pretty good. I think that's a really good, this in general is just to show you guys really like how much you can make when it comes to the Ross finds. Remember, this is only 1 find per week because that's what we're doing for the channel. I buy things, I buy things every single week. I just don't have them as a Ross find of the week. I just try to pick something like one cool item that would make, you know, some pretty good money, or a cool find because it's a certain shoe or something like that. So if you did this every single day and you found you find different things to sell on eBay from Ross, and you did this every day, the money is there. You just have to find everything and put in the work and list it and take pictures and do all that. But I mean, if you wanted to make like $100 profit a day, you can definitely do that if you wanted to do that with Ross finds. But then again, you have to probably go to at least 4 or 5 different Rosses every single day. I don't think just one store would have a lot of these, like great finds, because that's not going to happen every single time. And then they do get new inventory, which is, like we said, always great, but it's not going to be like amazing things every single time. So this was a nice little breakdown. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's kind of long. It's 40 minutes long and counting. And I think this is a good thing. I'm going to show you guys the same spreadsheet. We're going to break down the dollar t-shirts that I found at Family Thrift Center. I think that's going to be a really good video, because those are for the people that don't have a lot of money to invest. Spending $1 on t-shirts and making over $100. Like, that's crazy, because you don't have to have a lot of money to invest in things. In this case, I'm spending 16, 37, 32, 43, 43, but I am making 35, 29, 17, 22, 29, 38. I mean, the money is coming back, and I can build off of that. But if you don't have this amount of money to spend, 32, 32, 43, 43 all the time, you don't have to. There's other ways to make money off of thrift store finds, garage sale finds. The money is there. You just got to put in the work and keep hunting, keep finding. Don't get discouraged. There's going to be times you're not going to find anything at all, and there's going to be some times where you find something like chicken and waffles, the Dunk Highs, and you sell them for $149.99. Or same thing with the soccer shorts, $99. You got these for $20. Or the Kobe's, $109.99, $105, and they were $39.99. I mean, these things happen. They will be out there. But I also wouldn't just skip on the smaller finds like this Bart hoodie. It doesn't really do much to, I don't know, find something, take a picture of it, and you're done. I mean, list it and you're done. But if you're talking about like board games or something to where you have to count pieces, or used clothing, if you're going to like see if there's any tears and rips and stains and things like that, might take a little bit longer. You have to wash them too. At least I wash the used clothing. That takes a little bit longer too. Or just different things to see if they're broken or not. All of this stuff is brand new. So it's pretty much just buying it, taking a picture, listing it, wait until it sells, and you're done. Or you can promote it any way you want, Instagram or anything like that, or YouTube, or show people things you have on your eBay account. You can do that too. But in this case, this is me just sitting back and waiting for it to sell, and most of the stuff has sold pretty good. So let me know what you think in the comments about this video, and if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, going deep into the numbers. I know it might be kind of boring. My voice might be kind of boring. Seeing these spreadsheets might be kind of boring. But if you're not making money, then you're not doing it right. You're wasting time if you don't have any profits. This is what we need to see, what the actual profit looks like. I don't care what your sales look like, because these numbers look awesome. Right off the bat, 100, 199, 90, 69, 99. All right, cool. That's fine. But you also spent money on these things. Not like you got these things for free. So when people say I made over 10 grand in sales, I made over 20 grand in sales, 30 grand in sales. Okay, that's fine. But what does this column look like? What does the profit look like? That's what we want to see. What is the money that you're bringing in on every single item? So that's just one little aspect. Merch is different because I'm not investing any money. In that case, merch would be different. Item cost would be 0. Amazon FBA, I think, would be very similar because you are spending quite a bit of money. The fees would be totally different though. So every platform has something different, but you have to see what your profit is. It's the most important thing. Let me know what you think, like I said, about this video. And if you want to see other breakdown in the numbers and in the profits and see what that looks like. I want to do the dollar t-shirt one next. We can break that one down for thrifting and the thrifters out there that want to make money on spending low amounts of money and seeing a good profit, good numbers coming in. So you can contact me if you have any questions, hustlerhacks1@gmail.com. And if you want this spreadsheet, I'm going to figure something out. But if you do want it, you can email me too. I can try to see if I can send you the basic template if you want to use this spreadsheet for your numbers. You can also follow me on Instagram. I have different finds, Ross finds, things like that. Try to help you guys out. And that's it. Thanks guys for watching this video, and you can watch all of the other Ross finds of the week. We're going to continue Ross finds of the week number 26 coming up next week. Keep building it up, and then we'll do another breakdown of the numbers again. So thanks guys for watching and supporting the channel. My name is Glenn with Hustler Hacks. Go out and get it.